All right, y'all let us know if we're back on and you can hear us.
Sorry about that.
Lost network connection, but we should be good to go now.
Highland did get the onside kick. They now have the ball. It is Highland's possession.
And Chad, if you need to plug in, got you right here, bud.
Okay.
All right, so we should be good to go. A pitch to number 24, but tackled immediately by Parker Posey. That is ball through. Might have got a foot past the line of scrimmage, so it'd be second and about 14 and a half for the Highland Hornets.
And guys, that ball throw is a load. I'm telling you. I talked to the Highland coach, and he talked about the weight room that kid put in, and he put on 20 pounds of muscle and got rid of all his baby fat. He's a load that somebody just chopped down like a cedar tree.
I mean, I know we can't show you, but yeah, he's clearly looking like a fit individual. All right, another pitch to number 4 this time. Bowen
Yep.
did not. I mean, this is, as we say, a swarm of hornets. Everybody that's on the roster right now just got a piece of that hit. So back to the line of scrimmage. It will be 3rd and long for the Highland Hornets. So far, really good defensive stand. Just over 9 minutes left. So this first minute of the game has been great for the Hornets defense.
Not to jinx the Hornets, but I'm going to tell you what, that's a great job. This is the number 8 offensive team in the state right now, averaging over 60 points a game, and they've run 2 plays and gained 6 inches, guys. Hornets need to keep bringing the pressure. We got to make sure we read our keys here, because I can see a pass coming in 3rd and long situation.
Absolutely. They got 2 backs now, spread out. A pitch, looking to pass.
RPO.
2's going deep. He's got a man open.
Iron!
Oh, it just barely got past Irion. I think he caught it about the half-yard line, folks, but they are just right next to the end zone. That had to have been about an inch away from Irion's hand. He seemed to have good position, Coach, but I think he let that ball get a little bit behind it.
Yes, he did. Just a little. He stepped up too early. He thought he could pick that off, and he just misjudged it by just a few inches.
But a good pitch and catch by the Highland Hornets there. Inside handoff to that load. I think that's enough. Number 24 was able to push it in, so that is a touchdown for the Highland Hornets.
Handoff to number 24, Highland mouth drop. He punches it in for the Highland touchdown.
That is just one mistake from being a turnover on downs, guys. I'm telling you, defense looked good. They need to pick their head up. They'll be all right. They proved in 3 run plays, guys, they gained maybe a yard because he got just enough just to get in the end zone right there.
And you got T. Hendy down there on the sidelines just picking one, Starburst Davis up right now. That's a good thing to see.
Oh, they got a kicker on that Highland team. That was drilled easily for an extra 2 points. So Highland Hornets up 8-0. About 8:05 on the clock. That's tough to see. I know it's tough on the defense, just because we were holding them so well, and then it had a little issue on that 3rd down play. But overall, clearly they're stacked up to stop the run. But after that, we'll just have to make sure we don't get anything deep on us, Coach.
Absolutely. That onside kick was absolutely perfect. I know y'all didn't get to see it because we were down, but that onside kick was absolutely perfect. And I bet you we clean that up right here and pick up this ball and get that offense rolling. Looking good.
We are working on technical audio right now, trying to get things right for y'all so y'all be able to hear everything for us.
So Hornets back out to receive.
Number 7, Morris.
Money Morris back deep for the Hornets. I'm not sure if the Highland Hornets are an onside type of team, and 6-man most are.
Well, they proved it on the first kick. They got the onside kick on the first kick, so we'll see if they go back to it. I wouldn't kick to Money Morris.
No, they're going to try to go onside again.
Yeah.
There's no question.
I would not kick to Money Morris.
Another great onside. It's up, but is that Colton Laudermilk? Lightning Laudermilk? Makes one guy miss. Still going. Gets tackled at the Hornets. Looks like 37-yard line. So a nice return. That was an onside that went a long way. Colton ended up picking up probably about 7-8 yards on that return.
Excited to see the offense on the field. Money Morris, man, I'm telling you what, he's had a great start to his season. You know, season stats right now, he's got 409 yards in the first 3 games with 8 touchdowns. He's our deep back right now. And
all right, pitch to Parker Posey. It looks like he's got people in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of about 3 yards for the Hornets. They did not get tricked by that misdirection from the Hornets.
I feel like we missed a block in the backfield. I just think it was a judgment call on his part. I felt like he thought he couldn't get there. He got just enough of Posey to slow him down, and the rest of them come to clean him up.
We got 3 Hornets lined up on the right side of the offense. Davis pitches it to Wyatt Money Morris. Makes a man miss. A nice pick, still going.
Wow.
A great pickup. I mean, he had people hitting him within a yard of the line of scrimmage, but he still picks up a good 7 yards after that because we were so far back. So this will be 3rd down and probably 12.
He slithered around in there and made two guys miss to gain that, but what, 6-7 yards. Lightning Laudermilk in the backfield looking to use his speed, I'll bet you.
Absolutely. And he's got big old Posey right in front of him to lead the way. But it looks like Davis looking to pass. Throws it. Great catch by T. Let's go! Still going! He's going! No one's catching him. Touchdown! Hornets! What a pass and catch. And, Coach, you want to talk about a strong individual. He had that defender on his back, and he just shrugged him off and just kept running, cut it back inside. Because that pass, he caught it maybe a foot from the out of bounds.
Absolutely.
And just stayed with it.
All 6'6" of that frame, used every bit of the muscle. That he was not going to be denied there.
No, just an effort play, as we've been saying all year. It was just a great, and now Mr. T. Hendy's going for the extra points. Let's see how that turns out.
You know, you speak of denied. Texas Select Insurance, they'll get your claim. Your claims will not be denied through them. You get with Court McCutcheon.
Okay, I don't know if you could say they will never be denied, but I mean, Court might
He
have
will.
something to say on that.
He will do his best to work for those claims to not be denied. That guy, he's pretty convincing. That's all I can say. He's here. He's supporting the Hornets.
He might be running up in the stands.
Dr. P, Dr. Parker in the house, sneaking through here.
So that does put the Hornets at 6, or I'm sorry, the Irion County Hornets at 6, and the Highland Hornets at 8. 6 minutes, 43 seconds left in the first quarter. So both offenses clearly can score at will. They had a couple, both possessions for both offenses. First 2 runs did not go anywhere. Then they went to the passing game. So this is going to be a fight to the end here. It's a fun game to watch already.
Well, we knew it was going to be a score-for-score kind of a game to start off with, I think.
You bet. And you know, Harrison went with that sweep to Posey, but it was a slow developing sweep, and you know he gets to see firsthand how swarming the Highland Hornet defense is. So I bet he doesn't go back to that play, and he hits them quick hitters and basic sweeps, just like when Morris went around that right side. He can make people miss,
right,
and he may stay a little more fundamental and a little more base against this because I think we're going to be all right. And then obviously the passing game looks like it's going to be there tonight.
And it was fairly tight coverage on that. It wasn't like T. Hendy was wide open, no one was on him. It was a great pass and just good concentration on Tyler's part.
Correct. Looks like we got an onside coming to the left.
T. Hendy with the onside, picked up by number 11, who's going to cut back. He has room to work, but he just got stuck. Was that T. Hendy?
That was T. Hendy.
Oh, I mean, it was a great run by number 11. Who was that? That's Bankhead from the Highland Hornets. But he picked up probably 10 yards before he just got stuck. T. Hendy, just the kicker. And, I mean, you know what it's like to get tackled by the kicker. It's a little embarrassing, but not in this case. Because T. Hendy's a player.
T. Hendy's coming to play tonight.
Yes, sir. Highland not wasting any time. Chains aren't even set, and they're under center.
All right, pitch to big boy 24.
Yes,
he gets
sir.
picked up by Colton Lightning Laudermilk. He did fall forward for a couple of yards, but just a great play. He got him in the backfield, Coach. He just fell forward for a couple of yards.
Absolutely. And again, literally 2 yards. Great job by Lightning Laudermilk getting penetration back there. They got a little push on that side of the line over there, so it's a good thing Laudermilk came through there.
Right, he had room to run.
Shoelace tackle.
Absolutely. He had room to run on that play if he didn't grab his shoelaces. Great tackle.
I wonder if Hargraves Going Wild has shoelaces.
Oh, I bet
I
they do.
bet they do.
Oh,
Whoa.
they got something going on. Stuff flying up in the air, but number 4 went around the corner. No one touched him. I don't know what happened on that play. Bowen went in for the Highland Hornets for another touchdown. It was a great run. I thought our defensive end had a shot at him, and something happened, and a towel flew up about 40 feet in the air. I don't know what happened. What happened there?
Yeah, he had a bead on him, and then that guy picked up. He just turned around at the last second, picked up a great block. To be honest with you, that's what happened. So, and cut him loose.
All right, so number 6 for Highland for the extra points. Once again, had a great kick on the first one. This might have gone a little wide, and
Wide. There
it
we
was just
go.
a little wide. So just a one-score game. Irion County 6, Highland 14. Just under 6 minutes, 5:58 in the first quarter.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that was a great play by the Highland Hornets. I think we had people in position, but they had good blockers to kind of force them inside. It looked like maybe some of our players should have bounced out a little bit to contain that, but it was good blocking from Highland's part.
In that situation, Keegan Wadsworth, he's the gapper, and he came through the gap. It looked like to me, and I may have that mistaken, but he come through the gap, and I'm telling you, it was a last-second decision by that lead blocker to turn back and pick up that gap, and then nobody came up from the outside and kept that outside contained, which gave Bowman the outside. I'm telling you, they'll clean it up. Mad Dog Shane will have them ready to roll.
And we've talked about this before, Coach and Chad. Like, teams are looking out for Keegan, so they're looking to see where Wrecker Wadsworth is set up on the defense so that they can go down and block on some of these plays. So he might have known to look for Keegan flying in on that play, and that's why he turned back inside.
Guarantee you, every snap of the ball, they are looking for that number 2-2. He can get pressure on him so fast, which is going to free other guys up.
Absolutely. Another onside kick, a nice one. It bounced off of Colt's hands, but he picked it back up. He's still going strong. It bobbled off of his hands at first, but he was able to regain control, pick up a couple yards. Hornets will start on their own side of the field. Looks like about the 34-yard line.
Hey, Miss Jackson's bringing in food to our counterparts over there. I wonder what it takes to get us some
right by
food.
us. We're here. We would love some as well.
Might have to get a shout out to the 6th grade at some point.
Yeah. Wing left formation for the Hornets.
All right, pitch to Wyatt Money Morris. Another great pickup. That was just seeing the gap, one turn, going upfield. Picked up about 7 yards.
Yes,
Great
sir.
run.
Good block by sophomore Kyle Olivon.
Speaking of shout outs, we got Joe Ellen Turner from Dublin. Cheering on the Hornets from Dublin. Thank you for tuning in.
Absolutely.
And Dominique,
Thanks for joining us.
thank you for tuning in.
Aaron Davis under center.
Wing left.
Oh, he's looking to pass. He's looking deep. Throws it short.
Oh,
what
what
a
a
play.
play.
Who was that? Is that T.
T.
Henry?
Henry.
That is T. Henry turned from a receiver to a defender and stopped an interception.
Absolutely. That was an interception all the way. He did not give up just because it wasn't to him. He cut in front of that defender with his with the correct arm. He played pretty much like a quarterback should.
Literally.
It was a great form, as you say, great technique for the wide receiver.
Yes, sir.
We'll bring up 3rd down for the Hornets. Let's see what they go with here.
I formation. I like this setup.
Looking for Aaron Davis to pass again. Got a man open. Is that Kyle? What a
Kyle!
goal by Kyle!
First down!
Yo.
I'm gonna tell you what, guys. That kid, I don't like saying this because I don't want to jinx it, but I don't think he's dropped a ball all year.
So Coach Harrison talked about that in the interviews when he brought up about Kyle El Gallo Olivon.
El Gallo.
He was their most consistent receiver.
Man, he is just
At this point.
And another tight coverage and great throw.
Yes.
I mean, they're not giving it to him. I mean, that was just a great play by Kyle. Inside handoff to Posey. Picks up a couple yards. The Highland Hornets did not get fooled on that one.
No. 2-yard gain on that. Davis coming over. Starburst swirl Davis coming over to get instructions from Harrison.
And there's 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first quarter.
We do have some Starburst swirls from the parade today.
Sure do.
You know, we're gonna have to. We might have to bust those out here in a little bit and try to get this game picked back up.
Well, so far, Irion's been slinging that rock great tonight. I mean, that was that one play that Tyler had to play defense on, but other than that, he's fit in some tight coverage.
Well, he was getting pressure too.
Yes, he had a guy in his face on that play. All right, Posey is the up back here, and you got Wyatt Money Morris, another fake pitch. Davis throws it to T. Hendy, staying up, staying strong, but he had a couple of fenders hit him. They're going to call it down. The ball did come out, but it was after, I think, forward progress, Coach.
Yes, sir. It was a pass route straight down the line of scrimmage, and Bowen showed up when the ball got there.
Right. Yeah. Tyler did not have a lot of room to work there, but he wasn't going down quick. He was staying up strong.
No, I would. Gosh, I'd like to see old Lightning Loudermilk come in and use his speed a little bit and see if we can get him rolling.
Third and long. I mean, I don't see him kicking the field goal or punting from here, so I think we got another 2 downs. But we got Posey lined up out wide.
Might be looking at an inside trap. No,
a pitch to Wyatt. Money Morris cuts it inside, but a short gain. It will bring up 4th down for the Irion County Hornets. 4th and long, about 11 yards. 3 minutes 20 seconds left in this first quarter.
Looks like Olivon is limping off a little bit. Looks like he might be banged up there. He's got Irion talking to him. Looks like we're timeout. Irion County.
They're going to talk this one over. It is a pretty big play. I mean, the 6-man momentum is everything. You can run up the clock, you can run up the score, you can go down quick. And right now, we do not. Irion County Hornets do not want to give the ball back to Highland at this point because they do have the momentum being up 14-6 at this point.
Yeah, and unfortunately, they did get the onside kick in the start of the game, so Highland will get the ball back starting the second half. This is a pretty important play right here. You know, I'd like to see. I know it's 4th and long, guys, but with those running backs at any given point, and again, I'm pretty high on Lightning because when he had his opportunities last year, he took full advantage. Now he hasn't got going yet this year, but I'm gonna tell you what, I can see tonight being a big night for him. Possibly if he gets a chance to run the ball.
Right, and he's a one cut, can go to the house from anywhere. So
and breaks tackles.
And great question. I don't know exactly who's asking us on YouTube, but we are not, for this home game, not allowed to stream the actual playing of the game. So we have audio only. So we have audio and then just the video that we're able to film, which is just the reactions at this point. But thanks for asking that question. So just under 3 minutes left in this first quarter.
Believe me, we wish we could.
Yeah, we want to show it. Absolutely. All right, so you got Davis lined up. Looks like a shotgun snap he's going to get. You got Parker out to the right side, and you got Money Morris back deep behind Irion.
Hornet formation. I look for T. Hendy to come across the formation on a deep route. There he is.
Oh, this is. I like this play. He had room to run. He's still going strong, but that's going to be. Wyatt was looking to pass, but because it did get pitched to Posey first, he was able to run, and he did pick up a nice 6-yard gain, but it was not enough for a first down for the Irion County Hornets. So that will be turnover on downs. Highland football on their own 21-yard line.
Hopefully when we get back on offense, we might be able to see Harrison go to that formation a little bit more. I think it spreads Highland out a little bit and gives us a chance to gives our running backs a chance to have some room and give Morris a little RPO action.
So Highland Hornets looking, they pitch to the big
What
man
a
again.
play, Wrecker Wadsworth.
Wrecker Wadsworth gets him immediately in the backfield. It was like the blocker didn't even have a chance. He was back there immediately. That will be a loss of a yard. And that's not a small man as we're talking about for Wadsworth to take down. So a terrific tackle. He was all over him.
That is definitely the easiest way to take down a load like that. Don't let him get started.
Right. Yeah. He had no momentum at that point. As soon as the ball was handed off to him, Wrecker was in his face.
Go ahead.
Some would say line, but I'm going to say Cheeto on that one.
All right, they're looking to pitch. Looking to throw again.
Oh!
Dumps it off. It will be short though. He had 6 for maybe a 3-yard gain, but that did hit the turf. So it's going to be 3rd and long. They are behind the chains here. It's going to be about 17 yards for the first down. We're right at 2 minutes in the first quarter.
I got to give a shout out to the cheerleaders down there. It sure is good to see the junior high cheerleaders out there with our varsity cheerleaders. It's a really neat deal. We got Presley and PK doing a bunch of backflips. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I'm getting dizzy just watching them. All right, a pitch number 4. Major Connor almost got. Oh, he broke tackle. He is a speedster. I don't think anybody's catching him. That will be Bowen going for the long touchdown for Highland Hornets.
Inches away. Hands on him. He just broke a couple tackles.
They got some speed over there at Highland. That was, and power, obviously. He broke a couple tackles on that. So now they're up 20-6. But we know, we watched that first game against Buena Vista. We know our Irion County Hornets can come back and fight back. They just have to get some things rolling their way.
Yeah. They're showing why they're number 8 offense in the state right now. They're obviously very good. And I think we talked about them a little bit before, how their schedule was really super tough last year. And I think it's paying off for the Highland Hornets right now.
All right, that looks like a nice kick from Highland's kicker, and that is in for 2 more points. So 22-6, Highland up on Irion County with 1 minute and 48 seconds left in the first quarter.
I look for the Hornets for Irion County to settle in here. I really do. I think they, guys, there's no secret. Homecoming is a very distracting time. It has been a crazy week, Bonfire Tuesday, all the festivities, parade right before the game, and to refocus and reset your mind to get out here and get after it. It's tough to do, but I look for that to happen now. So.
Does it sound good now? I guess everybody listening to us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't got any response from John Paul Parker, so I guess we're doing all right.
Well, you should have told me who it was. He's hard of hearing.
Oh.
It probably sounds great to everybody else. It's about the source that you're getting this information
I know.
from.
I didn't share the source. I mean, he's been around a lot of fire trucks and EMS, so yeah, that horn's probably been blowing in that ear. So he's giving us a thumbs up. He says he's good to go.
Okay, good to hear. Good to hear. Once again, Wyatt Money Morris back deep, but I think this is getting kicked in the Colton Lightning Laudermilk direction, based on the last 3 or 4.
The way he lines up, there is only one way for that kick to go, unless he's a good left-footed kicker as well.
I wouldn't put it past him. He's a pretty good kicker so far.
He's got a good bounce.
Another nice kick. Colton comes up to grab it. Great play, and we saw that a few times last year, Coach, where when the returner is getting confident and gets it before it even gets to those 15 yards, they can grab it and take it to the house.
Absolutely, because especially him, the way he breaks tackles, holy smokes. And that's the way you are supposed to attack that onside, and that's what he did right there. Looks like he's staying in the game, probably going to be our tailback this time, giving Money Morris a quick breather and a quick drink before he gets back out there.
Hornets are on their own 38-yard line.
Back in the Hornet formation.
Another pitch to Lightning Laudermilk. He makes one guy miss. Trucks another. Great run by Colton on that. I mean, picked up 10 yards. Just a great. I mean, that's what you need. The last couple of possessions, Coach, we've started, as I say, behind the chains a little bit, where had 2nd and long, 3rd and long. Right now we have 2nd and manageable. Just a much better position.
Absolutely, and that run game, doing that is going to loosen up and soften up that pass game too. I think we need to keep hammering them with this tight spread Hornet formation, and I bet you we're going to get rolling here.
Another inside handoff, makes one guy miss. Great run. He takes it on the outside. That will be a first down for the Hornets. He had one guy to beat, but it was a solid tackle. He broke 3 tackles on the play, but the last guy was able to take him down. So the Hornets on their own 23, I believe. So nice run so far for the Hornets. They're going to be 50 seconds left in this first quarter. Let's see if they can punch it in and get some of that momentum back in their way. Another pitch to Colton Laudermilk. As your mission coach, they need to start using him more, and they have the last 3 or 4 plays. they're starting to, maybe they're seeing something. They need a little more speed and cutting ability, which Colton is obviously terrific at.
Yes, and smart, in my opinion, smart move by Harrison there. He runs Colton 3 straight times, and here comes Money Morris. And you know, the old coach in me sits there and looks at these things. Money Morris was in Harris's back pocket the entire time he was out of the game.
He was ready to go back in.
Baby. Love it.
Oh, a pitch, but it falls on the ground. Parker Posey with a heads-up play. We have a member down. Looks like Aaron Davis. It looked like there was a defender on him immediately, 1 or 2. So the play, obviously, I think was supposed to be an option. He ended up having to pitch it with a couple of Highland Hornets on him, which put the ball on the ground. But Posey with a smart play.
Yeah, they were running the dive option there, and just got penetration up the middle. Miscue by somebody there, but the heavy penetration is what kind of hurt us there, and he wasn't able to get the ball out to Morris. With Irion down, oh, that's good to see.
He's already setting back up. So
that's good. But with Irion down, we look for Morris to come in at quarterback and Lightning Laudermilk to go back to the tailback. That's what's great about this team is the depth. We can step in there and honestly not move. And the first guy over there to hit that guy on the head and tell him you're all right was Lightning Laudermilk. I love that. I see the guys going to him. That's what a team is supposed to be.
Absolutely. And, I mean, Irion's been having a good game so far, but we know Wyatt can just step back right in there and get it done. But just so everybody knows, Irion, he was able to, he just walked right off. He's back in the huddle. Not on the field, but just in the timeout that they have at the end of the quarter.
Hey, I got tailor-made custom homes in the house sitting next to Texas Select Insurance. Those boys they're waving hi to us. They're saying hi to everybody back at home. So,
you know, perfect timing, honestly, when Irion went down because it's the quarter now, so it's a stoppage of play, and Irion Davis will not have to sit out of play. So. He should be able to come right back in and start where he left off.
Yeah, because I couldn't see him grabbing at something, Coach. I don't know what the injury could have been. Maybe it was just a little stinger. Maybe he's feeling better or he got the breath knocked out of him. There's no telling.
No telling.
But he looks like he's good now.
Yeah, he does. This is homecoming is always an awesome night. Such a blessing because you get to see all the alumni come back. And it's so neat to see all the familiar faces of former graduates and come back and supporting their Hornets. It sure is a fun night, especially when game night actually gets here.
All right, so this third quarter's kicking off. Hornets are in that. Is this that Hornet formation again, Coach? They're a little spread out.
It is, and Davis is out, and he's actually moved Laudermilk to quarterback. And Morris
I'm thinking they're wanting Morris to have a chance. Oh, good pickup block by
RPO.
Colton. Wyatt takes it on the outside. He does pick up a couple of yards, but we haven't really seen this the last few games where it's almost been straight pitch to Wyatt where he wasn't able to take it. He had to, in 6-man, if it goes directly to you, you can only pass.
Right.
So it's got to touch the hands of somebody else, and that's what they seem to be doing. So that time the snap went directly to Laudermilk. He was able to pitch it to Wyatt, so Wyatt had the option to pass or run. But this does bring up 4th and long for the Hornets on their own 21-yard line.
High formation.
A fake pitch.
Oh, he's wide open.
Wyatt's looking to pass.
Get it to him. Go
Tyler.
Andy.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
No, they're calling it incomplete. No. It looked like the defender pulled it out as he was going to the ground. A great defensive play. T. Hendy was not able to hold on to it, and unfortunately, we do not get to go to New York for a replay.
I would love to see that on replay because I feel like
that was really a catch or
after.
not. That's a tough one, and you can tell Tyler was not happy with that.
Well, he knows better than we do. He looks like he's a little frustrated with himself, so maybe he knows more than we do. I'm telling you, it looked like a catch to me, and it came down after they rolled over, but kudos to him. He's like telling himself he'll catch the next one. He won't let the next one go.
So that is turnover on down. So Highland Hornets do start this possession 1st and 15 at their 21-yard line. They're pitching to their number 4.
Oh, that's a hold.
Oh, yeah. He was wide open, but there is a hold in the backfield, so this will be coming back. He picks up the first down on the run, but the ref was very quick to throw that hold.
Number 3 from Highland.
That was on Wadsworth, right?
He had
Wrecker.
Wadsworth wrapped up.
You know who else would put something on hold?
Who's that?
Triple Crown Structures. You can go in there, you can pick out whatever you want, from the barns to the lofts to the sheds to the greenhouses to whatever. They have it all. You can put it on hold, they can take your down deposit, and they'll deliver it whenever you're ready.
Good stuff.
I think that's right.
And now the Highland Hornets are deep in their own territory. They're on about their 11-yard line. So that brings up 1st and long.
With both of these defenses, this is not good for either offense to get behind the chains. That's been proven tonight. So this is a good spot for the Irion County defense to hold the line, make something happen.
Another pitch, number 4, who's going to take it and went right by the first defender.
What a play.
Got stuck by Wyatt Money Morris, I believe.
Yes, sir.
After a gain of about 5 yards by Highland. So they are still, or about 7 yards. That was a nice pickup. So it's going to be 2nd and 19.
It was a great tackle by Money Morris, and then Pounder Poker Poo come up and clean it up. Great swarming defense.
And we are just at the 9-minute mark in this first half. So it's real big possession right here for the Hornets, Irion County Hornets, that is. Hopefully be able to get a stop so they can get the ball back and score before half. Inside handoff from Highland Hornets. Pick up only a couple. Who was that? Parker Posey.
Yes, sir.
Able to take the feet out of the off the runner. That was the big number 24 again. Balthrop.
Man on man right there.
So 3rd and 15. Only a couple of yards picked up there.
Big stop right here.
Well, I was talking about earlier. There's not a lot of punts that happen in 6-man, but so they probably get. Oh, a pitch!
Snap!
Over the head! Snap went over the head. And who is that?
Safety!
Keegan Wadsworth.
Touchdown!
Fumbled it.
Defensive touchdown! Let's go!
That is a great play by Gregory Wadsworth. Spins the offensive player from Highland in the end zone, which I thought he was taking him down for a safety, but he spun him some hard, coach. That ball flew out. And who fell on it? Did Keegan fall on it?
Yes, sir.
So that's a little triple play there.
You see why he's a wrecker?
Sack, fumble, touchdown. What a play by Wrecker Wadsworth.
He was like transporting from spot to spot. That was crazy.
And
Get it in there.
it looks like they're
Yes,
good.
sir,
Oh, what a turn of events.
There we go,
And this
momentum.
is a game of momentum, as we spoke about, guys.
Momentum.
So it's 14 Irion County, 22 Highland. Just a tremendous effort by Wrecker Wadsworth. I don't think he liked that hold at all. He said, "You try holding me, I'm taking you down in the end zone."
And don't make a mistake when he's cut loose. You know, they made a high snap, and you just saw him pin his ears and get to it.
That was just great effort all the way by Wrecker Wadsworth.
Mad Dog Shane walking across there feeling pretty good about that.
He's really
moment.
happy.
He should be.
Anytime your defense is scoring points for you, Coach, that's a good situation.
Oh, yeah, it's such a relief and such a help, and that's so big right there, guys, because you know we're now 8 down. We're 1 score down now, instead of possibly 3 if they were able to punch it in. And that's just a huge momentum turn.
And how excited are you? Because he doesn't play much offense, so not a lot of touchdowns to be had for Keegan Wadsworth. So anytime as a defensive player you can have the holy grail there, it's a good situation.
Absolutely. Keegan, he has no desire to play offense. He openly says that, and he loves that defensive side of the ball. And I love seeing him get that success right there. He gets success all the time, but then you get to put 6 points on the board for your team. There's no better feeling.
Absolutely. T. Hendy set up for the onside kick probably here. A nice
Get
kick. Let's see
there,
where it
That's
goes.
a good kick. That's a
Oh!
good kick.
Oh, pops up.
Oh.
But it ends up out of bounds. Highland catches it, but out of bounds. It went through the receiver's hands there, the kick returners. A chance for Irion County, but it did roll out of bounds as mentioned. So Highland Hornets take over on their 36-yard line, 35 and a half. First and 15, just over 8 minutes left in this first half. So, I mean, we talked about the last one, obviously was a big possession. Every possession's big, but this is another big one. If the Hornets, the momentum can completely shift right here. If the Hornets can get Irion County Hornets get a stop and then drive down there to get another score.
Absolutely. Right before half. Hopefully get this thing tied up.
All right, 2 pitches to 4 for Highland Hornets. He's rolled down by Laudermilk after a short gain of about 3.
Kind of reminds me of Buena Vista.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Had a rough start and rough second quarter start, but started shifting in momentum. We went to halftime, came back out strong.
And that I formation again for Highland Hornets. Another pitch to
Sweep,
number
sweep,
4.
sweep.
Sweep. Go. Has outside. Cuts it back in. Still on his feet. Going to be tackled, but not after he gets a first down. It looks like that Kyle back there or Wadsworth. Wadsworth ends up tackling him, but as mentioned, it was a great run. Picked up about 20 yards on the play. So first down for Highland Hornets. Will be first and 15 from about the 25-yard line.
Shout out to Rick Rojo with Small Town Shaved Ice. He's listening in, although I'm pretty sure he's probably here at the game right now. But kudos to him for listening in to us.
Pitch to Big Boy 24, who breaks a lot of tackles, still going, but someone's
Somebody
holding
clean
on.
him up.
Who is that? Major Connor.
Swarmed on
You're
him.
not getting out of Major's grip at that point. He was holding on for dear life, and the running back had nowhere to go at that point. But a good first down run for the Highland Hornets. It will bring up second and 5 yards.
Parker Pooh coming out for a quick breather.
Who do they put in for Parker? Kyle?
Looks like Olivon's in there. And Morris on the outside. And Loudermilk on the other outside linebacker. Kyle Olivon, middle linebacker right now. Keegan Wadsworth
pitch to
running back from the
24.
side and middle linebacker. Not sorry.
No, you're good. That was the big guy again, right? Baltrup?
Yes, sir.
Able to fall forward for it. Are they going to give them the first down? It looks like it, so it will be first and goal from the 10. And 6 minutes and 7 seconds left in this first half.
Parker back in the game.
Getting the
Bringing
crowd
Morris
pumped
out.
up.
Yep.
This is a big possession.
Pass,
Oh,
pass, pass.
fake pitch or a fake handoff, and they had a receiver wide open in the corner of the end zone. So that is a touchdown for Highland Hornets, number 3 with a nice catch, Brian. So that will add another 6 to Highland Hornets.
Guys, do you know if that was the first pass? No, it was the second pass of the game for them.
They've made a couple.
Yeah.
When Rico has always in New Mexico.
What's he doing all the way out there? They got shaved ice they need out there?
It gets pretty hot in New Mexico. He's working on a new flavor. It's called green chili.
Yeah, I bet they have some nice green chili snow cones out there. All right, extra points going up. Oh, blocked by Irion County Hornets. There was about 4 Irion County Hornets all over that kick. So it will be a 14-point ball game now. 28 for Highland, 14 for your Irion County Hornets. I know we keep saying it, but a huge drive coming up right now. That hurt after the momentum on the safety turned touchdown for the Irion County Hornets, and for Highland to go down and score right there, a nice answer. But we need Irion County to have a nice drive coming up here.
That BAT defense was solid, Chad. What else is solid?
Oh, Talajack, if you ever need them to drive anything anywhere, DJ's talking about a drive, how about a solid driver from Talajack?
Yes, sir.
Getting you down the road, anything you want to haul, they'll haul it. I saw him on an electrical bicycle earlier today.
Yeah,
He was.
He was hauling.
He
butt.
was leading the charge.
He was not.
Was he hauling anything besides?
No,
hauling butt?
he had like a cart. He had a cart on the back of his bicycle. He was carrying all kinds of goodies. I will say this though, Liz Mays was hauling butt faster than he was.
She was. She
You'll-
was moving on that buggy.
She was intense and on a mission. So you can see that if you watch our video from earlier.
If you can see the puff of smoke go by.
Oh, it was not even smoke. It was just a blur.
I think it was mainly seeing Chad have the dive out of the way so we didn't get hit.
It's
by
kind of
that.
like lightning laudermilk.
Yes. All right. Onside kick from Highland. Parker Posey picks it up, makes a man miss, does a flip over
Yeah.
over midfield.
Gained an extra
It
yard
was a
on
nice
that one.
little acrobatic move by Parker Posey.
And that ball was going away from Parker, and he was honestly probably going to hit somebody. And as his mama says, right?
Yeah.
And that ball took a turn, and he reacted and reached down and picked it up.
Maybe you got a sign down there that says hit somebody.
Yeah.
And once again, I know we have some new viewers coming in, but for our home game, we're not able to actually film the game, so we can do audio only. The only video we can do of our beautiful faces over here. So I do apologize for that. We can't film the whole game, but we're going to try to give you the best play-by-play that we can.
We're going to try to figure that out.
That's true. Oh, a nice little jump pass over to Parker Posey. Great play. I don't remember seeing that much last year, Coach. That was a nice little shuffle pass. It was almost like a shot put to Parker Posey for a great pass, or a great play of about 10 yards.
I'm not sure what the Highland kid was talking about. Well, he's talking to the ref a little bit.
Oh, we got some light now. This
Let's
is
get
great.
some light on this situation. I know y'all want to see my face, especially Rick Rojo if he's in New Mexico.
Still in that Hornet formation.
Ooh.
Someone almost jumped there, but didn't get called. Oh, Laudermilk
That's
found an
very
open
good.
eye to the sideline. Touchdown, Hornets!
Let's go!
What a run by Colton. I'm telling you, you give that kid an inch, he'll take a mile. Beautiful run.
Get you some lightning laudermilk. Get a taste of that touchdown.
Did you see Mario? He was trying to jump, but
Yeah.
he jumped up and gave old Laudermilk a high shoulder. I like
Well,
it.
he wanted to show off that 3-inch vertical he's got. It didn't.
You're being nice.
Oh, a bad snap on the extra point.
Don't get
Tyler's
hurt
gonna
doing
fall
this
on
one.
it.
Don't get
Yeah,
hurt.
good play, good play. But it's still a one-score game now, guys. It is 28 Highland Hornets to our Hornets 20, with just under 5 minutes left in this first half. So plenty of time. Once again, 6-minute football. 5 minutes is eternity. There's a lot of scores that can happen in that time. So a great answer from Irion County on that drive.
You bet. Mad Dog Shane, I was looking down there and he turned to Irion Davis and he gave him the finger. He pointed at him, and I'll bet you it was a point of, are you ready? He's going to get in that huddle and he's going to get them suckers ready to come out motivated, highly mobile, hostile, agile, and get after it.
It's just like JD Pumping Services. I'm pretty sure Irion Davis was throwing those Starburst swirlers out there at us at the parade, and I guarantee you JD Pumping Services said, you better get ready or you're going to have to go pick up rocks.
Love to hear it.
So we're going to see how Irion Davis comes out, old Starburst. Speaking of getting ready, you're pretty close to having to go get ready. Huh?
Oh yeah, you better keep me honest of getting down there.
I'm
probably actually getting in
letting
trouble
you know
not getting
you
down.
got less than 5 minutes. I see Taylor Made Custom Homes. His
I'll
daughter
go ahead and switch over the mic to Coach here.
Taylor Made Custom Homes. His daughter Maddie is the homecoming queen crown bearer. So shout out to Maddie.
And Taylor dressed up kind of like Men in Black or something.
Yeah, he
Security.
was the defender of
Security.
the crown.
Yeah,
Defender.
security of the crown. He even had like a special services, like a earpiece thing. They were talking to one another. The driver had to make sure they were going fast enough so nobody would mob them. I tried. It didn't work out.
All right,
Oh, come on.
Highland does catch it and goes out of bounds. It'll be on their side of the field, 32, 33-yard line. This is where they'll start this drive. Once again, just under 5 minutes left in this first half.
Once again, I want to shout out to Hargraves Gone Wild for hooking us up with some electricity
Absolutely.
at the parade.
They let me use their beautiful dressing room.
Oh, look at it!
Change,
Look
so
at
I
it!
do appreciate that.
Got the wardrobe on.
Honestly, I didn't even have these clothes. I went to the dressing room and this just was in there.
It was already hanging.
Oh, a deep pass by Highland. Oh, there.
That's a great
That
play.
was a great play by who is that? Colton.
Yep.
Laudermilk. Coach, he had to pick up how many? Was that 15-yard gap between him and the receiver that he just sped up and said, "You're not getting this pass by me." Was able to close the difference, the distance, and just a great defensive play.
Yeah, and the timing was perfect. The kid, the Highland kid, wanted a pass interference, but I'm telling you, the timing was absolutely perfect, and that was just a great effort by him.
I think it bounced off of Colton's jersey as he was hitting that Highland receiver, so it was just perfect timing. I bet they're looking to run this time, and they do to number 4. Picks up a couple yards, but not till a great tackle. Who was this? Laudermilk. He's just having a heck of a series here. Great. It's going to be 3rd and 10, or actually 11 for the Highland Hornets. So big couple of possession here.
What's great about that defensive play right there? Colton came across the whole formation to make that tackle, but the reason why he was able to is Parker stepped outside, turned that guy back in, took on a big block, and left the lane wide open, and Colton did his job.
Absolutely.
Oh,
So another pitch, number 4. He takes it on the left side this time. Gets a nice block. Falls forward for a great gain. He's going to be a couple of yards short of the first down, and that brings up 4th down. Huge
Oh,
play.
they got to get wild.
And we got to, they got to get wild like
They're
Hargraves.
fixing to get wild like Hargraves Gone Wild.
So clock is ticking. 3:50 left in this first half. Once again, guys, I mean, I think that's 2.5 yards here, 3 yards for Highland. So a huge play for both teams.
I bet you they're going to call Balthrop's number 24.
Yes, it might be an inside handoff or have him be a huge blocker here. They're in the I formation. Let's see what they do. Oh, a pitch, number 4 against.
Stick!
Oh, I mean, this is. It depends on the spot, but I think they're giving him about a foot past the yard marker. So that will be a first down just based off of forward progress, because the rest of the Hornets tackled him about 3 yards deep after that.
I don't know. Hang on.
Are they going to pull the chains in?
Hang on.
They
Stop the presses.
That spot, they're going to bring the chains.
Stop
they
the
might
presses.
have stopped them, but it's very difficult from this angle to see how close it looks like. I don't know how close it is that 32-yard
that's
line.
tight.
Because can y'all see on the far side what that yard line is that you have to get to?
Well,
I'm looking at the hashes here.
It looks to me like they got it by maybe a half a football or a nose. It's not going to be a lot, but it looks like they probably got it.
Here we go.
We're about to find out. They're stretching out the chains.
Either way, those Hornets were hustling. Irion County Hornets, that is.
I think
Oh,
they're giving it.
Yep.
That has to be the nose of the football.
9 inches.
Wow. So that is a first down. Huge play for Highland Hornets. I mean, great tackle, great effort from Irion County, but just got it just far enough to get the first down for Highland.
I think they were pretty generous on that spot as well.
I agree.
Man, that would have been. We talked about it. It was going to be a one-score game all the way till the end of second quarter, and it's proven to be that way. That would have been a big stop.
Number 11, my boy, is texting me. He's not happy about that. He said he could see the gap from here. He said it was not a first down.
Yeah. Oh, inside handoff. Got somebody on their legs again. That's Parker Posey holding on. Short gain, about 3-4 yards for Highland. Bring up 2nd and 11. We're right next door to the wonderful voice of the Hornets, Mr. TJ Hill. So I'm bouncing a little bit off what I hear he says, so he's able to help me out.
The baritone.
The old baritone, doing a great job. And a handoff to 24. He pitches it again. There is a flag, Coach, almost every time that's holding, but we'll see what they call on this one.
Gotta be. Looks like they were running a little option.
And that is holding is Highland, so that's going to bring them back.
Shout out to my son-in-law in Fort Rucker, Alabama. He's tuned in,
Awesome.
watching us. and we just went down to Alabama. I got to give him a lot of props because he is graduated from Apache Pilot School, serving our country.
That I can't be more proud of him. I know everybody's proud of him. I know Coach you and his parents. It's just tremendous, and that's not easy. Getting the certification that he got to be able to be a Apache pilot, so just tremendous.
I've got some Apache blood in me. I got it from small town shaved ice.
All right, 2 going back deep to pass. Has him in. Oh, he's got White underneath him. Oh. What a catch. What a catch. I mean, a fingertip catch by number 3. That will be enough for the first down. Almost first and goal. I think they have it on the 16-yard line. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And guys, y'all are manning this because I got to get down there. But
all right, brother.
Go take care of business.
I know I'm an IC
See if you
homer.
can maybe turn that around at some point, and y'all can.
I might, just where we can see you.
Yeah, if you can only zoom in on me the whole time.
Just you. Are you sure you don't want a mic? Oh, man.
Man, I know I'm an IC homer, but that ball came out at the back end of that catch just like that one on the other end. Bowen around the right side for a short gain. Swarm of Hornets picking him up. Gain of about 2-3 yards.
It just seems like the deep ball's just getting us.
It is. Where they're getting behind us. And you know, I know for a fact that'll get cleaned up at half and the adjustments at halftime. So, clock is ticking.
Well, number 4 on the Highland Hornets is he's limping off a little bit. So, be interesting to see what that entails.
New back in Braxton Smith, looks like number 2, probably going to be in the backfield. That is the coach's son, I believe. Ben Smith is the head coach for the Highland Hornets. Number 2, pitch out to him right away.
Oh, look at
that.
Deep ball once again.
Deep ball once again. They run a sweep to the right and a throwback, a quick throwback. Number 6.
I mean, good play call by the Highland Hornet coaches on that one.
Yeah, Kason Webber had all day just to watch that one come down. Great play, great play call in that situation. Highland Hornets 34, your Hornets 20. PAT to come. 55 seconds left on the clock, so we have time to put some points back on the board.
Man, that kicker's just solid.
Yeah, he is.
He is consistent.
Extra points are good. 55 seconds left in the half. Highland 36, Irion County 20.
So 55 seconds left.
Still plenty of time to get a score in.
Absolutely. You know, you look all the way back to our scrimmage with the Balmoral Bears and the legend, future Hall of Fame coach, Vance Jones, who's always ready and always has something in his pocket. We had a minute 12 to score, I think, and scored in like 48 seconds.
Yes, yeah.
In that live quarter situation. So.
Well, I mean, just like we talked about last week with 1-1, you know, all it takes is one play.
Absolutely.
In all honesty, I mean, granted, you might burn 10, 15 seconds as you run down the field, but one play and there you go, you got another score in. So.
Yeah. Well, just like that play right there that they had. I mean, you know, one busted assignment, you know, and that comes from the linebackers pinning their ears trying to come make a play and not sticking with their keys. They got to read their keys, and that's why it's so important, because one guy slipped out on us. But we'll get that cleaned up. I know we'll get that cleaned up at halftime. And gosh, you remember how far down were we over there? Over at BB. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we went into the half. We went into the half with you know, I think one score down at that point.
Yeah. 5th quarter at the Methodist Church after the game tonight.
Yeah.
So if you're around,
I think they got to have some 9-square up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, you know, for the kiddos for sure.
Absolutely. Kick went out of bounds. Irion County ball sitting right there just outside of midfield. Nope. In Highland territory. They moved it down. That's right. It went out of bounds. So tack on 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Hornets at the 37-yard line.
We'll get a score here. It's a one score game.
Absolutely. I formation, Wyatt Morris back to pass.
El Gallo.
Pass complete to El Gallo for a short gain. El Gallo Olivan. Gain of about 3 yards on the play. Bring it up 2nd and 12. Hurry up offense. 34 seconds
Miss
left.
Chapman in
Miss
the house.
Chapman.
Look
Say
at
hi,
her
Miss Chapman.
straight up on
Yeah.
YouTube.
The best principal in the game, I can promise you. Face mask, no question. Time will stop. Loudermilk around the outside. And big face mask. Gonna bring up 1st. And let's see where they're gonna mark that. Gonna be a 1st down. It may even possibly be 1st and goal. No, it should be around the 20-yard line. 18 seconds left. Referees are.
Shout out to Billy Smith. Thank you, sir. See, if y'all wouldn't give us these shout outs, we wouldn't know that we didn't change the score. So thank you for that. Our main squeeze that runs this main hub, he's down there on the track right now. So thank you for sending that to us.
Yes, definitely.
18 seconds left.
Our main squeeze, he doesn't teach us how to run this thing, so we understand his value, you know.
I know how to run it. I'm not sitting down in front of it. I'm not working it. It's not secondhand to me. So
True enough.
we got it fixed. So
Looks like it's 1st and 15 from the Highland Hornet 18. Very doable to score here. If you remember, we got 2 plays off over there against Buena Vista in 14.5 seconds. So we got at least a 2-play chance to get it in the end zone here.
Oh, yeah.
And with timeouts, I think we got a little maybe 3 plays, possibly even 4, depending on how they go.
I'm sorry, I got to throw the El Gallo on this. He's just so daggum consistent.
Yeah. And I think that's a good play. Running it to Colton Loudermilk.
Even
Lightning
better.
Loudermilk for the touchdown, Hornets!
There you go. There you go. Coach Harrison, he dialed it in. Good thing he didn't listen to me.
Man, I'm telling you, when you get that kid the ball and he's running downhill, he is so hard to tackle. There was 3 guys that had a hand on him, and they could. You got to put a whole body and shoulder pad on him when he gets running downhill.
No doubt. He was 1-1 talked about it. You know, he spent so much time in the weight room. This kid's he's more solid, more muscled up than you would ever picture. Oh, we got to kick up.
Looks like it's good.
Yeah, let's go.
Away, baby. All right, Chad. I didn't see you do it. I don't know how to do it.
Gotcha. I can
Where
work
we at?
that. Let's go. Here we go.
Oh,
Oh, wrong one. Here we go.
Wrong one. Okay, that
Oh,
was the
wrong
one.
There we go. There we go.
Look at us. Look at us. We're growing up. Look at the baby boys are growing up. You need my little fingers in there?
It's hard to press. Maybe I'm hitting it too hard.
There you go. That's it. 36. Irion County Hornets, 28. Highland Hornets, 36. 12 seconds remains. Basically, we just gotta. If we could get, how awesome would it be if we could get an onside kick and then maybe throw that bomb to Kyle Olivan? Huh?
Still plenty of time.
T. Hendy, throw it up to 6'6", go gadget arms and go get it, because I guarantee you he's wanting to redeem himself.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you, still plenty of time on the clock for that to happen.
Oh, man.
I will say, though, these Highland Hornets, they've got some pretty good hands.
They do.
I've not seen a bobbled catch here yet.
Very well coached team. They're like I've said a couple times. No question. They're showing why they're the number 8 offensive team in the state. But man, I'm excited about the second half and seeing what the Hornets come out and do defensively.
The conditioning wise, oh, what a good bounce.
Good bounce. Lock him up. There we go. Man. Good. Hagen Turman getting in on the action right there on kickoff, making a tackle, making a play there, flying down, first man down. That's good to see that sophomore getting in the action.
About to say, that is a sophomore.
Yes, sir. Man,
that sucker was down there, too.
Ooh, he was flying.
He caught that ball for about a second, and that was it.
That was it.
He was there. It took him down.
And a great kick by T. Hendy. That sucker bounced up to the clouds, which gave us time to get there. And Parker Pooh was right behind him.
8 seconds left.
8 seconds, big play. If they want to go for it all, I'm okay with it because I'd like to see old Money Morris or Iron Starburst Swirl Davis pick it off and take it to the house.
Oh, here we go.
Go ahead, throw. Oh, no.
It's going to run out.
Its time ran out on the play.
Wait, what we got?
Hold on, there's a big completion. They're probably going to have us put time back on the clock the way the white hat is looking. So it looks like they are having them put time back on the clock. I think I heard from the other room 3 seconds back on the clock. We got to stop them one play. It's first and goal from the 16-yard line. Looks like Highland caught the deep ball and called timeout. They'll have one chance at it.
Tell me this. How can you call a timeout while the play is going? Because I'm pretty sure I looked up when he hit the ground and it was already at 1 second.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I will probably be watching the film on that one.
Yeah.
A little bit frustrated later about that one. So I think our clock man did a great job. Did exactly what he's supposed to do. And I just think old Highland coaching staff did a great job talking them into a few seconds.
I mean, he must have been right in that ref's ear and is like, hey, look, as soon as that knee touched the ground.
He was calling timeout with the ball in the air. What are you talking about? He was already calling timeout.
Like, ref, if he catches this ball, it's a timeout right away. You know? Don't even give him the extra yardage of when he fell down.
No. All right, so big play for Irion County. Big play. I look for a little bit of trickster coming up. Wouldn't surprise me if they run the ball because I guarantee our two guys in the back, Morris and Davis, are definitely guarding against the pass.
All right, here we go. We got a pass.
T. Hendy got a little action
Records
there.
on him.
Oh, no.
Don't look good. Oh,
what a
snuck
play.
him down from behind.
Thank you, Money Morris.
Oh, Money Morris.
Golly. Oh, my goodness. I don't know how that guy didn't score. Money Morris kicked it into an extra gear. He threw out the change in his pocket. He ran him down from behind.
That is all heart and hustle right there
Such
from
a
Money
great
Morris.
play.
Senior leadership. You know, he saved the play right there. Saved them from getting a touchdown, kind of like Texas Select Insurance.
He saves us all the time.
They'll save you all the time. They save the day. You just give old Courtney McCutcheon a call, and he'll make sure and give you those savings.
Amen. We need to turn this.
Is it time to turn it around?
I think it is.
That way we don't have to see Coach Blocker leaving out. Let me see how I can turn this around. We may have to switch on the audio as well.
There you go. We'll need to see the track. That's pretty good. I like that.
All right, we're gonna stay on audio, but we're gonna put a microphone outside, so you might hear some crowd noise, but that way you'll be able to hear everything that's announced.
So we got a few shout outs before we do. We got a little downtime. Band's getting ready.
Jason Ship, you know, we'd love to. I promise. There's stipulation that we are not able to film here at all of our home games. We are going to work on that stipulation and get that fixed. That way you can be able to watch the field. Like I said, we would love to do that.
Believe me, Jason, that is what we want to do.
Well, there you go.
Thank you,
Billy
Billy
Smith.
Yeah. Billy Smith looks like he's giving old DJ a hard time.
Hey, you know, we're not. He knows a whole lot more about this technology than we do.
He
so
does.
We're gonna let him keep running at it. So
Hey, but DJ doesn't. You know, he deserves a little bit of that. Come on now, he dishes it too.
oh yeah, I'm not going to. You
Me
can
neither.
give
No
it
sir.
back.
I gotta be able to collect my check.
Yeah. What check?
And
What
now,
check?
ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime enjoyment, the award-winning Irion County Hornet Band.
Y'all let us
The
know.
Hornet
if
Band
y'all
is
can hear
directed
it
by
here.
Brian Tillman.
I gotta
The
sit
band is
down
under
there.
the field direction of drum majors Melanie Rainey and Major Connor. Band manager is Kellen Avery. Loading crew chief is Ben Benningfield. The band members of the week are Luke Seahorn and Asa Green. Featured performers tonight includes trumpet soloist Phoenix Parks and our sax quartet, Grady Jackson, Kyle Olivon, Alexia Thames, and Braden Pies. Tonight, the band presents their UIL contest show, Rhapsody, a musical mashup of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody and George Gershwin's Rhapsody in Blue. And now, the Irion County Hornet Band.
What do you want?
Next Sunday, I should check with the boss. But yeah, I want to get back in there. Next Sunday. Do what?
Oh, you know what? While we're waiting on the homecoming court to get brought out here, I want to give a shout out to Chad Robertson. I do think my face is lovely, so I'm glad to find out that somebody else thinks my face is lovely. And don't worry, Rick Rojo, we will leave the light on, kind of like Small Town Shaved Ice. They'll leave the light on for you during the summer months. Gonna have to get that trailer open back up because it is not cold yet. You bet, Jason Ship. We glad we could get it explained. Thank you for tuning in to us. Lining up. I'm not gonna touch the video though.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our homecoming court, our homecoming king nominees. First up, we have Major Connor, Sr. His activities include football, basketball, tennis, band, beta club, and FCA. He is escorted by his mother, Tracy Connor. Tyler Henderson, Sr. Activities include football, basketball, golf. He is escorted by his father, Jason Henderson. Parker Posey, Jr. Activities, football and track. He is escorted by his mother, Kelly Posey. Keegan Wadsworth, Seniors. Activities, football, track, and FFA. He is escorted by his mother, Kendall Wadsworth. Wyatt Morris, Sr. Activities, football, basketball, tennis, and track. He is escorted by his mother, Melissa Morris. Presenting the football to the homecoming king is Rory Ward, ICHS varsity cheerleader. Your 2023 homecoming king is Major Connor. Congratulations to our homecoming king and to our nominees. Thank you. And now for our homecoming queen nominees. First, we have Zoe Ballman, Sr. Activities include cheer, basketball, track, powerlifting, band, and one-act play. By her father, Anthony Ballman. Junior. Activities include cheer, cross country, basketball, Callaway. Activities include band, UIL, and one-act play. She is escorted by her father. Brenda Willis, senior. Activities include basketball, crowning the homecoming queen this year is 2022 of Aaron and Taylor Douglas. Crown bearer is Laramie Henderson. Your 2023 homecoming queen is Melanie Rainey. Thank you. That includes our homecoming activities.
Thank you, Ms. Chapman, and congratulations to the homecoming king and queen. Welcome back to your second half. We have a game on our hands here at halftime kickoff.
Back live again. Ready to start this second half. Third quarter.
I see kicking off to Highland. Sure be nice to pick up this onside kick right here. Number 11 for Highland, Blake Bakehead, sitting way out. We kick it deep. Deep to number 1. Rex. Tristan Fulton back deep to receive, and Wadsworth running him down.
Oh, that sharp guy. Good thing Melanie made him look good.
You call winning with a handicap.
Oh, there's the old sister, Kimberly Babb. Shout out to Melanie.
What about me?
He did nothing.
I didn't crash the Polaris.
He did nothing. Shout out to Melanie. The sixth grader got us some. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. The sixth grade supplied us with the food.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it.
Shout out to Don Cofield. Thank you, sir, for giving us.
It's getting scary that we're playing catch-up defense sometimes on these long passes.
We are definitely not focused in on our keys
Coach,
right
is
now.
it play action? Like, why are the deep guys sucking up? I guess a little bit.
They're coming up for the run. They're got their ears pinned. Bottom line is those linebackers, outside linebackers, corners, whatever you want to call it. And if they block down, then they're coming up.
Right.
But
right.
if they release, they've got to pick them up.
Second and long. Oh, nice move by number 2, but his feet came out from under him. He might have got tripped up, but I'm pretty sure that was a turf situation.
We did real quick. We did receive a score update for Knox City and Rankin. 34-24. Knox City is up at the half.
But close game.
Close game,
That's
just
great.
like here. I mean, anything can happen. You know, time on the clock. It can go pretty fast. So, just wanted to get.
Good call. Good call.
Huh. Sister said you did okay.
Sounds like a sister response. 2 looking to pass. He's
RPO
dancing around.
blocking the
Push it
back.
up.
You gotta
There's no
call
way he can
that.
throw that.
And he didn't.
1,000%. Well, maybe we're biased. That will be 4th down. Ends up being a couple of yard gain, but they're still going to be 4th and long
Ah,
for Highland.
Dr. Moore is in the house.
Yes.
Our
There
little
she
box of a
is.
house. Dr.
Oh, you
Moore is
can't
here.
hide in
Look
here.
at her. You're
And
on
look
YouTube.
at that Hornet pride.
Look,
Look at all the
yes,
purple she's
all
got going on. I love it.
Say hi to the YouTube fans. This lady, she's working hard. She was out there walking in the.
Give us your update. Sorry to on the spot, but of your first
Fourth
Irion
long.
County homecoming parade that you saw.
Well, I feel like somebody didn't steer me right.
Turnover.
I'm seeing all the staff members on the sideline.
Been there?
Yes, so I assumed that we all participated, and then I realized it was me that participated.
Well, here's what I say. I say you were the faculty members.
There
And
you
no
go.
one else
I'll
was
take
on there.
that.
I know
I'll
we
take
got
that.
some people driving and on floats. And
I didn't get invited to join a float, but then I realized very quickly.
The first possession, which is exactly what we need. Forced a turnover on downs. First play sweep to the right to the Hornets.
Great job for the Hornets. What I'm in the tough spot here, but what we plenty of time. Pretty sure it's still, if my math is correct, a 1-score ball game. Inside handoff to Wyatt Morris makes 3 or 4 guys miss.
I slid over so you can slide over a little bit if you like.
I was just trying to hit. Oh, you're good. I know.
Milk time, guys.
Oh,
Wyatt
I
Morris
agree.
coming out with a
You
quick
know
break.
That's gonna go well.
Get him a quick breather.
All ago, he can strike
All right.
again. You know, that lightning is
Yeah,
strikes.
Parker Posey right behind Irion Davis. It's a fake
Pass.
handoff.
Got to get
Nice dump off. Good. Just a scramble drill from Irion Davis, but he was able to get that ball off in about 4 yards.
So great job by the Highland Hornets there. That safety, boy, Tyler Henderson had a run at that safety, but that safety was backpedaling pretty fast. Irion made a good choice by not throwing it to him. I tell you what, anytime I can throw it to 6'6" Tyler Henderson, I'll
You're
take my
doing it.
chances. But I think it's a good choice right there. Live to fight another day, 4th and 3 for our Hornets coming up.
Throw it up in the air.
Oh,
you
they're
say.
giving it to Lightning Lauder. Number 3, open field tackle, which we know how hard it is to tackle Colton. So that will be a turnover on down. This might be a
turnover on down.
defensive.
Yeah, looking like it. I told you I felt like they would make those adjustments at halftime, and I think our IC can do it again.
Interviews at half because they knew they had to make some halftime adjustments. It's working for them. Big for Highland Hornets. Pitch to the outside, number 2. They finally get that. I might have spoken to a parent or two down there during halftime. And as always, they feel there should be some more things going our way. But it was specific flags holding on our record, against our record. And they finally get one right. Deep penalty. They will replay first down, but not after they mark off the yardage.
That's key to get them behind the sticks. Don't get me wrong, Highland Hornets, just as well as IC Hornets, can score at any given time. But when you get them 10 yards down, that puts us in a good situation.
Absolutely. Let's see if they can take advantage of this great field position for Irion County. I formation, a pitch to, he's trying to go back, but it was a fake cutback and ends up going, this is a shifty number 2. Who is that, Coach?
That
guy
is
has some quick feet.
The coach's boy, Braxton Smith.
Well, Braxton is quite the Barry Sanders impersonator out there. It was a great run, but it's going to be 2nd and 15 now. They got all that yardage back from that hold, Coach.
Well, and DJ, I'm going to tell you, though, that it looked like a fake cutback. Honestly, I think it was a designed cutback, but that sophomore, Hagen Turman, coming right down the line like he's supposed to, that sweep was away. He turned, cut 1 yard down the line of scrimmage, and he was down the line, and he was fixing to get smacked by Hagen, and he made a good play.
Absolutely. I think that was good plays on both sides of the field right there. I mean, being able to make that adjustment. Oh, a fake pitch. I've seen this before.
Sticky.
We had, who was that?
Major Connor.
Was stuck on.
They read that
talk
key.
About a king play right there.
Read the key, didn't he?
I'm telling you.
The keys.
That's
that was
the
just
deal.
a great read by Major Connor there.
You know, when they don't have the run pass option, it makes it a little bit easier for the defense. You know, you stick to your keys and do your job. You've got to do that, but we've also got to be able to make them open field tackles when we have a chance.
Thank you for the correction there. It's in the coach's display.
Yeah, thank you.
There was a fumble, but Highland did fall on it. It will bring up 4th and long, 16 yards. That was some shifty moves.
Whoever mama and daddy is, you should be proud.
Doing a great job. All right, Highland spread out, and they are spread all over the field. Very late exit on the for the, I guess, the 7th man, right?
But they broke with 7, so that should be a penalty coming up.
5 yards, right?
I'm sure that it. That might be what they did.
Right.
Timeout, Highland Hornets.
Good job on the coaching staff for Highland.
Well, and
saving 5 yards.
However, look at the score of this. Timeout could come back to haunt him.
And you never know what's better, right? And I always would, in 6-man, I would think, and Coach, you might have your own philosophy, but save those timeouts because whether it's 15 yards or 20, it's a 6-man play. 15, you can get 20.
Exactly, and it's the right call right at this moment. But you know,
4th down.
Yeah,
it is 4th down. 4th and great chain gang is being accurate over there. You don't know who's on those right now?
About 4 years here.
Randy Councilman is over there on one end.
Doing a great job.
What would that be? Would that
All
be
right, they're
JD
looking for a pitch.
Break down. Sorry. Oh,
he makes one guy miss. He's still going. Cuts back field. Just a tremendous effort, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down. I really thought they had was able to make a man miss.
You know, he was out to start the 3rd quarter here. He is now back in. I'm going to go ahead and tell you he's a game changer.
He is, man.
Yeah, wouldn't he?
Yeah. He's been out. So we're going to have to see how Mad Dog Shane
down that. Apparently, I don't know what happened there, but that was a great job to get us to this point.
Yeah.
Well, you were down there.
Not till T. Hindy takes them down for a 5-yard loss. this.
He's hot. He is playing aggressive football. I love to see that from him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of emotion.
And that could have been catastrophic. So a heads up play by that running back to fall on it, but just a great possession. And Coach, how often does that work out during the politicking down there?
Sure, politicking. That's usually when you kiss babies.
Whoa!
Uh-oh,
Chicken
what?
Grafton takes off, but this is a blown flag.
Oh, we got a whistle. We got a whistle.
On this second possession for Highland,
Oh, that might be key coming down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
I sure
You know
hope
it
it
will be.
is.
If we're on and they've already had to burn 2 timeouts,
Yeah.
come on now.
Yeah, that's going to be big.
And to me, it looks. I don't know. I'm excited about what's going on right now.
Hey guys, I gotta apologize. I'm talking over you here. Oh man, I get a little
Well,
excited.
this is an exciting game.
It is.
Real quick while we have a little bit of downtime. One of is the Rocker B Ranch. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, those guys, they know how to ranch on them, but it's hard to incorporate them into a football game. Rocker B Ranch, I apologize.
Shout
but
out.
We love you guys. You're there. We know you are, and we're going to let everybody else know it. So,
You know how we can solve that. We can have some people that we know might work out there just come out and get on the broadcast with us.
you know, we've tried, and he was there. He was there at the bonfire.
And Coach, that looks like that was number 4 again that you're talking about, Chad. It was a 14, 15-yard run.
Cooper Bowen.
Going to be short of the first down mark, I believe.
Excuse me, the 10-yard line.
So 3rd and 3 or 4 yards. But it is on the 10-yard line, so they're already deep in Irion County territory.
That number 4, he's like a thoroughbred.
They're getting a lot of push on the right side or left side of our defense.
You just want to ride that horse.
All right, now they're going back to our right side of the defense. Great pickup. That will be enough for a first down for Highland. 5-yard line.
Clock stops. 2 minutes, 33 seconds left. They are within scoring distance. I can say that much. 5 yards looks like.
Appreciate you, Chad. I can't even see the
No,
clock
you're
anymore,
good.
So.
You're good.
Well, these offenses go all over the field. They're going back and forth.
We just
Tough to
need a
keep track
bigger
of.
window.
24.
Oh,
Colton Laudermilk got a helmet on him in the backfield. He fell forward for a couple yards. Defensive play by Colton Laudermilk. We got second on the 4.
The clock is running.
We've got second and goal from the 4.
Thank you, TJ Hill.
Now he's listening to us.
I think he is
piggybacking off
listening
of
to
it.
you. That's a good call, TJ.
See, he can't hear. He can't hear us here. All right, y'all got play-by-play here.
all right. Sweep to the right side. Number 4. Ah, they bum.
Run
Cooper
that guy,
Bowen.
He can run.
Cooper Bowen around the right side.
That was a methodical drive there. They just kept going with it. They had one play. Was that 4th down or 3rd down where they had to convert? No, it was first down. It was like 1st and 25,
Yeah.
and I think they got 20 yards on it.
You know, they burned a lot of clock, time off the clock on that drive, too.
Yeah.
When you say methodical, he knew what he was doing.
I still say it could be key that they burned 2 timeouts in that deal.
We're going to.
Blocked field goal, extra points.
Is that Luke
Luke?
Skippy McDonald?
Luke Skippy McDonald coming up with the
Skippy.
ball.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that his nickname? Oh,
Skippy. Yeah,
Love
Skippy. Skippy McDonald. He really likes his dad's beans.
A little boost.
A little boost. Boost is a good word.
A little bit of.
Yeah.
Get up there. Good job, Skippy. I asked him about that too, and he likes it. I said, "You really want me to call you Skippy?" He said, "No, yeah, I love it.
It's a cool nickname.
Give me more playing time." That's what he's saying right now to Mad Dog Shane. I want it.
Every time he's in, he just makes big plays. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. Give it to him then. Sorry if you see us eating. We had to grab it on the go. So
Yeah. Sorry about that. Well, Coach, talked about how important this answer is right now because we got back within a score at half. Highland does go down there and get this, but like if we answer here, we're right back in it.
So, you know, we score down here and kick the PAT. Now we're 6 instead of 8. You know, you keep chipping away at that, and then you wait for them to make one mistake like they did earlier, and we get that defensive touchdown like Wrecker Wadsworth or that critical turnover, and it puts us right back in the hunt. And then we make both PATs, and we're up 2.
Absolutely.
You know, huge momentum to make sure we first of all get this onside kick. Going to be
This is
short.
not
Need to stay away.
Someone caught it, but I believe they were
But
out.
I think he was
out of
out of
bounds.
bounds. And if he was out of bounds,
seemed a
that
little
tackle
roughing
should
at that
not
point.
be. Yeah.
A little late hit. But from our angle, it's very difficult to know
Yeah,
where
we
that
don't know. Yeah.
outside sideline marker is.
Right.
man, you know, we were at Roby last week. Band was going wild, going nuts. I would really like to see if the band could get as wild as Hargrave's going wild right now.
I don't know if anybody can get that wild. I was in there today. This is the first time in a while I got to spend a lot of time in there, but
They got a lot of wild stuff.
they
don't
got a lot of wild stuff in there.
But we really need that band to get going right now. Get these boys pumped up.
All right, I formation. Iron looking to pass.
There it is.
Throwing it. Tyler
There it is.
Henderson wide open. Let's see if he can get.
Go do it.
Oh, he just said, "Stop
Yes,
on his feet."
Let's go.
Down Hornets.
What a
Oh,
play,
did you see that
T-Henry.
stutter step, Coach, to
Oh.
get by him? That was a beautiful run by T.
Stutter, then a stiff arm,
And then acceleration.
Then acceleration and run through the tackle.
Great, and a good ball. I mean, he
Again.
got it on the run. Just a great ball by Aaron Davis.
Way to go, T. Indy.
Hey,
You want to
man.
talk about the answer? They answered quick, Coach.
So
That was fast.
So a big key to that route, Tyler deep, and I guarantee you Harrison or Tyler or whoever, I don't care who it was, they said cut that route off shorter and it's going to make him pay.
Just like you said, Coach, we hit those extra points. 6-point ball game.
Yeah, T. Hendy cut that route off when he got to that safety and realized he's staying behind him. He cut that route off and cut it off flat, got it a little flatter, and it got him wide open, and he had like a 5-yard gap. And when he caught it, he had room to run. Beautiful, beautiful.
I could tell he was setting up to do a move. I didn't know what the move would be, but you saw him looking at that guy, and he kind of slowed down. Great open field running by T. Hendy.
Score is Irion County Hornets on Hornets 42 with a minute 13 left in the
6.
third
You
quarter.
called it, Coach.
6 points
You
in
called it.
6-man football. Let's go.
With 2 timeouts burned by the Highland
I
Hornets.
don't know if anybody can see
We're gonna keep bringing it up.
how the ex-coach is here, the animation, the excitement of watching it. I know it's so much different, I imagine,
Oh,
from
my
being right
gosh.
here.
DJ and I, we just decided we would sit down and get out of his way.
I'm just going to sit down and enjoy it. I
He's-
love it. I
He's
love
got the
it.
whole backside.
It's all
Speaking of which, if you need a back porch built, I know it says tailor-made custom homes. Happy to build you a back porch, front porch, or if you just want the whole thing redone, he can do it. So give a call to Taylor Douglas, Tailor-Made Custom Homes.
Once again, go to his Facebook. We're still working on getting his socials up and running on that TaylorMade.
I'm not sure if he's
custom
got
build.
that up and going yet. He hasn't let me know.
All right, T. Hendy with a good
There's a
onside
good one.
kick.
Oh.
11 picks it up, going to take it on outside, but T. Hendy's looking at him.
Oh my God!
What
That
a hit.
baby T. Hendy.
You want to talk about
telling
someone
you.
that said, I'm being physical today.
That
I
guy-
am being physical today.
He is
What a
on
hit.
fire right now.
Oh, I love it. I
He's
love
walking
it.
across like it's just another day.
No, he's like, I'll catch touchdowns and knock you backwards. That's just
From-
what I do.
From the start of the game,
Yeah.
he has been laying the hat
That's
from
what
the
I'm
start
saying.
of the
He's
game.
just been
Yeah.
physical. This might be Coach Cormier's speech or something.
He
She may have to
Got-
speak
got
every
going.
week.
He wants that big hit stick.
Man.
Here we go.
All right, Highland's got it. A couple of yards into Irion County territory. Nice pickup. Got about half the distance to the first down there.
I think that guy, when he starts going downhill, I think he automatically picks up at least 3 to 4 yards every time.
I agree. And just so you know, they're on the, I'm sorry 'cause I didn't say it earlier, on their, the Irion County Hornets 31-yard line. So they're already driving. They're in good field position with 2nd and 8.
Clock is ticking. It's at 40 seconds at the moment.
All right, looks like I'm going with a run. Big guy.
Great job.
Oh, there's a flag. Let's see what this is.
Get him behind
Laundry.
the chains.
This could be face mask, holding, the whole, based on the position it was in. That's a tough one to see.
So inside the trenches here, guys. I'm going to have to call T. Hendy's name again. He held the edge there on that play and then bounced off of that block and made the play. Now he felt the power of 24 there a little bit, but you see him, he's still on the field, and he's not going to.
So not only is he tough, Coach, you're saying he's a smart player.
Absolutely.
And just so everybody knows, that was holding against Highland. So it will be second down, but now it's second and 15 instead of 7 or 8.
Major in the middle did his job there. We got a little bit of different lineup here.
No.
Nobody. They're
almost
clear.
offsides, but look at Ford using his blockers. Had a hand on a blocker's back and was just weaving through Irion County's defense. It was a nice pickup, but that does bring up third. And what's that look like? 6 yards probably?
Yeah. We kind of had a little arm tackling going on right there. We need to wrap that kid up and keep our legs moving. But you know what? They've been in the trenches now for 3 quarters.
I was just about to ask, at what point in the game is it really monkey up in the back situation?
It's starting.
Let's give you so.
It's starting right now, and they got to dig deep and make it happen.
Oh, another pitch to Ford. He lays his head down to pick up another yard or 2. Parker almost had him deep in the backfield, but shifty legs. Are they going to give them the first here? It is close.
They're going to run the clock out.
They're saying 4th, and it's got to be 2 inches. I'm surprised if they don't bring the chains out. But
It's the end of the third.
Coach, when it's that close to, maybe I can't see the bottom of it, but I don't know how they're eyeballing that so well.
I don't either. Let's don't go there. So they are going to measure. This until we know whether it's a first down or not, but I guess I might as well because we got a little time.
Yeah.
End up in a 4th and inches situation. Number one, the no-brainer is the dive to 20.
Oh, yeah.
But you could run that little. Oh, it's first down. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
But finish your. That's
Yeah, my deal is I've seen Coach Smith run this before, where he goes for the big one, where everybody thinks we're running the dive and he throws the deep one. He runs that pass, that crossing route where he comes across, or he fakes the dive and he stands up and hits him. You know, he needs to be real careful running that now, because I think we've sniffed that out a couple times, and I feel like he probably would have just went to number 20. Good. Go to ball through from that
if you're
situation.
playing defense right there, are you loading up the middle because that's what you're expecting?
I
or do
think
you have
you
to
do.
play standard defense and hope for the best?
I think you load it up and you go. You get 2 on 24 and you get after them.
You know what happens when 4th quarter comes around?
Oh.
And you need a little bit of a pick-me-up.
There you go.
Oh.
Starburst Swirlers from Starburst Davis and JD Pumping Services. Here you go.
Thank you.
Here's a
See,
little
now we're going to
sugar.
have a little more pep.
Is this going to up our game?
Oh, certainly.
Well,
Certainly. I got
sweet.
another round if we start falling off, so. Thank you, Starburst Davis.
I've never had one of these.
No, we had them with Trevin, right?
Yeah.
Trevin was in here last time we had him.
Apparently they burst in your mouth.
And I was in Alabama with my rock star daughter and daughters, and rock star Apache pilot son-in-law,
For those that remember,
and rock star grandson and other son-in-law.
for those that remember,
Oh, a
Ball's
ball
on
on
the
the
ground.
ground, but a good pickup on number
Stick.
2.
Get it,
One
get it!
on him.
Pick! Oh.
There was somebody, it was very deep, folks, about 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage and had to throw it. There was a receiver close enough so it's not going to be intentional grounding, but that will bring up 2nd and 15. Wadsworth was able to pull down the quarterback, but he was able to throw it out.
That gum, these things are good.
all I was going to say,
They're better than regular Starburst.
All I was going to say was, for those that remember, as we chew these, we're going to have a little trouble talking. So bear
Yeah,
with
that
me.
did happen last time. A pitch to big number
Sweet big
24.
man.
Oh!
And brought. Who did
Who was
that?
that? Cold
That was
Laudermilk.
Laudermilk. Let's go.
I mean, what do you think the pound difference is between Laudermilk and the guy he just
Oh my
tackled?
word.
Gotta be 70 or 80.
I was thinking 60 or We so we'll go with 70. We
right.
And
both
that just,
said
that
it.
just tells you what kind of player Colton is.
Wow.
I mean, he drove him backwards. That was a terrific hit.
That was downhill tackle right there.
So 3rd and 15 for Highland.
So watch your keys, read your keys here. A little motion, we hadn't seen that yet.
Pitch number
sweep.
4.
Wide
the lead
out.
blocker. He's dodging, weaving through the Hornet
My gosh,
defense.
that kid's the real deal.
That was, I mean, fast, shifty. Number 4 for the touchdown for Highland. Just a great run.
I mean, he's something else. 9 minutes and 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And
Highland Hornets 48, Irion County Hornets 36.
And I like that play call because they did have motion, which gave them another blocker coach when they went to that side, just running downhill, and he was able just to follow his blockers.
Well, and what that motion did is it widened out our defensive end on that side, and it gave a bigger gap to have to fill for that linebacker. And with Bowen as shifty as he is and downhill a runner, that made it really tough, put a lot of pressure on our defense.
Extra points are up. That is back there a mile. Great extra. And that's good.
And that kid can kick.
He almost hit some vehicles back there. What would you do, Chad,
Well,
if a football happened to dent any of your vehicles or break some windows?
especially since we're not in Roby tonight, we are in Irion County. We do have Courtney McCutcheon sitting right down in front of us with Texas Select Insurance. So walk on over here, find Courtney McCutcheon. He'll make sure and help save you on that car as it just got dented by that football.
And he doesn't mind working on Friday night.
Oh, no.
That's what I love about Courtney.
Saturday night, Sunday, 24/7.
And sometimes he's like, don't even take it to the shop. I can take this dent out for you.
Yeah.
So Courtney, when we talk work weekends, he might be down there doing a little bit of body work for you if that's what's needed.
Like, lift the hood, I'll punch it out. That's all I need.
You gotta love the effort from that guy.
All right, still plenty of time left. 9 minutes, 10 seconds.
But that stuff, I'm sure there's going to be some adjustment, Coach, that they saw on that. But when someone's able to run on you like that, it's not a blown assignment on a deep pass. You know, that's just good blocking and good running.
Right. Good basic fundamental football, you know. Like I said, puts a lot of pressure on the defense when you get that motion moving outside and opens up the field a little bit more for their offense.
Absolutely. All right, so Highland's looking to kick another onside-er. See if it goes to Colton Laudermilk. Bobbles it a little bit, but was able to hold on before he got tackled on the Irion County side of the field. Irion County Hornets take over on their own 33-yard line.
So Mario's got one of our younger players out there talking to him because on that kick return, he was the outside guy right in front of Colton Laudermilk and did not step up.
Right.
He's got to attack that line. Laudermilk was sitting right beside him receiving that ball, and we got to get that cleaned up.
Oh, a pitch. Laudermilk on the outside. He's got room to run, but number 1 gets in there, tackles him out of bounds, but not after a huge pickup by Colton. Bring up 2nd and short for the Hornets. If you have some room on the outside with Colton Laudermilk, whatever play you ran, good job. Do it again.
So that was the dive pitch there, and that's the first real success of the night on that dive pitch, which that's what that play can do for you.
Iron Davis looking to pass. Got a man open. Parker Posey with good hands. Going to
Yes,
fight for
sir.
that first down. And didn't just get the first down. Got about another 2 or 3 yards after that. So Hornets moving down. Just a terrific pitch and catch.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, you said it earlier, how they are not giving it to us. Their coverage
Right.
most of the night is blanketed. That means Irion, Starburst Swirl
Yeah.
Davis is dropping dimes, man.
It was
He
almost
is-
like the dime Trevin threw to a Buzz.
Buzz today, yeah.
That rally
It
today.
reminded me of that, yes.
All right, here's a pitch to Laudermilk. Following his blockers, patient.
Face mask!
Face mask.
Yes,
That's gonna
sir.
be 15 yards. Got pulled down. Number 24, fully by face mask. But let's see how Colton's doing. Oh, he's right back. I didn't do nothing to that guy. Tough as can be. Oh, they're pulling him out just to be nice.
That ref threw his flag. It about near landed on the track.
He wanted to make sure everybody saw that.
So Morrow, Coach Harrison told him this as well, and Morrow sees it. This is what's so special about this coaching staff. I got to work with all of them. But Morrow heard what Harrison told him. Morrow saw the same thing, and he pulls Colton to the side and says, hey, that cutback lane was there. Turn and hit that
Always
cutback
coaching.
lane.
Coach.
Always
coaching. All right, so first and goal for the Hornets. A pitch to
Got
Wyatt.
some room.
Money Morris. Oh, man, he's still going. Oh, barely out of bounds.
Pitch number 7, Wyatt Morris.
He's a shifty one as well. Good pickup. Going to be second and goal from about the 12.
Harrison going right back to Loudermilk,
Picked up about 3
telling him, giving him a play right now,
and goal.
showing his trust in him. That's good stuff. I think this is a great 1-2 punch. Because both them kids are so dangerous, so dangerous, and you keep them fresh and give them a 1-2 punch of Money Morris and Lightning Loudermilk.
Yeah.
You'll keep them on their heels.
All right, pitch to
Cut
Colton.
back.
He's cut back. Oh, great tackle. That was 24. He's big and fast.
Yeah.
Hornets are going to lose some yardage on that, about 5-6 yards. So it's third and goal, but from their 18 now.
Third and goal from the 17.
Boy, that 24, he just threw Colton back there. That we talked about the weight difference over here, but
Right.
he clearly had the upper hand on that.
Well, they're going back and forth, those two. It's getting personal, as Deion Sanders would say.
Let's see if Colton can have the last laugh here.
Inside handoff.
31
Oh,
trap! 31 trap! Go!
What a run by Colton. I don't know how many defenders had a hand on him that play, but he just kept going. It's going to be still fourth down, but a great pickup by Colton. That was almost 10-yard run, but he had at least 6 people hit him.
We got 7 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock, and it is ticking away.
So a huge play right here for Irion County.
Yeah.
Fourth and goal
It'd be
from
nice
the
to
10.
get
So you
that score.
got T. Hendy on the left end with a lot of field on the right side with a real short safety. I think we run him across the field and throw it up to him.
Oh, and there it is, Coach.
But he's got it.
That's just, it's tough. Is it the placement of the ball on that one, Coach?
Honestly, with 6'6", man, I think you got to throw it
Just gotta
up to
go
him. That
high.
was a great defensive play. T. Hendy got his hands up there to catch it, but that kid just stepped in and
Well,
made a
it
good
looked like
defensive
they had
play.
someone in front and behind it.
They did,
So
and-
they knew that was coming, so it was good coverage from Highland.
Again, but again, I think in that situation, I think that ball gets thrown
Yeah,
up.
get your 6'6" guy a
And-
chance to
and-
get up there and grab it.
And that's stuff that Harrison, Morrow, Shane, Blocker, they're going to watch film and they're going to talk about it in there. And that stuff, that's why you play a pre-district games.
Right.
You know, you get all that stuff ironed out. So,
And that's why I love we get to play teams like Highland. I mean,
Oh,
this
man.
is you get to see where you can improve.
yep.
Oh, this will definitely be key come playoff season, that's for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Highland will take over on their own 10. A pitch number 4, and I imagine it's going to be a very run-heavy. Oh, he's got room. He's already got a first down, but wasn't able to outrun Laudermilk. Surprise, surprise. So Colton takes him out about midfield. So it was a terrific run, a lot of yards. Got 30 yards on that play.
We got a bounce by number 13, Laudermilk.
So first and 15 for Highland at midfield. Coach, I can't see a lot of passing happening right now just to move the clock down based on situation, but you never know.
No, absolutely not. They will not. They got a 2-score lead.
And they got a solid run game.
Yeah.
They got 2 backs to the big man, 24, just plowing over all the Hornets there. I mean, he got, I think it was Colton that saved him at the end, but not till after he got 12 yards.
Yeah.
Great run.
Like I
That
said,
was a hard run. I mean, that was just, I'm going full steam ahead, straight down the middle.
Yeah.
Y'all can't see it at home, but Harrison is talking to this ref right now. There must have been something that happened.
Oh, that's a false start there. Which would be huge. So, 'cause everything was going Highland's way right there, so a 5-yard mark off to make it second and a lot tougher. So second about 8-9 yards compared to 4.
Clock is rolling. We're almost at 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Pitch to 24. Someone grabbed, it was like Major Connor, wrapped him up. Didn't let him get past him.
Yep.
So it will be 3rd and about 4 yards.
3rd and 4.
That guy going downhill, man, he just means business.
And he's hitting that hole fast and hard. It's not like he's dancing when he gets to the line of scrimmage. By the time he gets there, he's already almost full speed.
We knew they'd be physical.
Yes, we did.
They got some players.
It's coming to the line. There's that motion play.
All right, number
Same
4.
play. Yep.
Running, but he's hitting the backfield.
Much better job there. Ball on the ground.
Ball on the ground.
Ball on the ground.
Hornets ball.
Hornet ball.
Well, Irion County Hornets ball.
Come on. Give me the signal. Give me the signal.
Why are they there?
Oh, Hornets ball.
What a play. Another time, Major Connor got around the guy's leg. He was not giving an inch. And then what happened after that, Coach? Everybody just started pounding that runner, and ball came out.
That's a key deal. Everybody says tough runners, but when you're wrapped up, you got to know when to go down.
Right.
Especially in a situation like this when you're trying to milk that clock and you got to keep ball possession. So, big play by the Hornets right there. Mad Dog Shane's defense stepping up.
So Hornets take over on Highland's 26-yard line.
Atta boy, Pounder.
Parker Posey. Huge pickup on 1st down. Bring up 2nd and 8 for Irion County at the 35-yard line of Highland.
We have 4 minutes and 53 seconds left in this fourth quarter. The clock is running.
Harrison will most likely start speeding up the offense.
Oh, and talk about hitting the whole fest. Colton Laudermilk. He was full speed ahead when he got that, and I mean, it was good. He picked up 4 or 5 yards there. So 3rd and very short for the Irion County Hornets. We got to get a lot different mascots in this 6-man. Hornets and Hornets. Give me some Bulldogs or Yellow Jackets. Something else.
I think that's coming. That's coming in district.
Inside handoff.
Give it to us.
Gonna be short.
Gonna be fourth
definitely
down.
Gonna be short, Coach.
4th
But,
inches.
hey, I know a play that'll do that. The same one they just did.
Yep.
Give it to the big man. Give it to the leader on the field there, Parker Posey.
He got the play in quick. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be dive. It's going to be dive option.
There it is again.
Yep.
You knew it. Oh, he's staying up, but that was
Atta
where you're
baby.
saying you need to know when to go down, Coach. Like if he kept fighting for more and more, you already had the 1st down. You don't need to. There's no difference, right? So
Clock stops on 1st down. Harrison's already got the play in.
That ref is rolling it though.
He rolled it really quick.
Really too fast.
Chains were
just
not
3.5
even set.
minutes, just under. Irion looking to pass, dumps it off to
Get out of
Kyle.
bounds. Get out of bounds.
He's out of bounds though, but a short gain, but the clock will stop. Only a yard on the play. Not that it's boring. It's just soothing.
Oh, TJ Hill, he's got a voice like a lullaby.
few minutes and let's
let's
listen
just
to
listen
him.
in on that.
And
See,
then we
turn
can
up the,
replay
I'm
it
gonna
and
put
put it
my
on
mic in
repeat.
there with him.
Let's see if he'll give us a shout out, maybe.
I don't know. All right.
Dive
Another
pitch.
pitch to Colton Laudermilk, but
Did not
Highland
work.
sniffed that out. It's going to be a loss of a yard. Bring up 3rd and 15 for the Hornets. There is a timeout.
3 minutes and 10 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Irion County Hornets 36.
So this is a must-score drive, right, Coach? I mean, you have to. Is it 3? I mean, you can't always say must. There's all those things that can happen, but with barely 3 minutes left in the game.
Well, it is definitely a must-score drive with only 3:10 left, because if you don't get it punched in here, you know, barring another quick turnover by Highland, they're going to run, you know, unless we use our other 2 timeouts, they're going to run another at least 2 minutes off the clock.
Absolutely.
And you know, at that point, probably going to be under a minute left to play. And
because you can change your strategy if you were going against someone that maybe didn't have the strongest run game, right?
Correct.
But we know they do.
Yes.
So you just count on if they get the ball back, it's going to be tough to stop.
Going to be very tough. Yeah. Yeah, because they'll know what's at stake. They already put the ball on the ground, turned it over, so it's going to be extra focus on ball security. It's going to be hard to take it away from them again.
So if the Hornets, Irion County is able to go down and score on this, I mean, onside,'s huge as well.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
it's going to be one of the biggest onsides they've had this year.
This press box may be rocking if
If-
we score
Yeah.
and
We
get
will-
that onside. Oh my gosh!
We don't have to worry about knocking down the video on this one.
I think at that point we might take the camera and just follow wherever Coach goes
As long
and just see what happens.
As long as we keep the audio. That's all that matters.
Very true. All right, we are lined up in Hornet formation, which is our tight spread look.
The ball on the ground, but good. Wyatt
Good
Morris
hesitant.
running. He's going to go out of. Oh, did he stay in bounds? I can't tell if they're rolling the clock, Coach.
That red over there didn't really give a good end signal, did he?
So this one over here did stop the clock.
So this is the play of the game right here, guys. It is
Absolutely.
4th and 13 for the Hornets. They have to convert here. They need to score on this drive. So let's see what the coach draws up. What would you do, Tony?
I think I would run our Hornet formation because it would put T. Hendy on the right side with the wide side of the field. If you put him on the left side, which is where he's at, I'd run a dump route, give him a wide side over here, and throw it up to him. Oh, go!
Oh, but he's going to be tackled short. I mean, once again, Coach, that's a tough out. They're going to have turnovers on down. But what a throw! I can't say enough about the passing Irion's done tonight.
Yes.
Like that was tight coverage. The guy was all over him, but he was able to fit it right where Tyler was able to catch it.
Yeah. And gosh, I thought he was going to break that
He
tackle. I
almost
really
did.
He, not due to lack of effort right there. And I'm very impressed with his toughness and his strength. He's gotten so much stronger to be able to rip through some tackles like that.
Absolutely, and laid people out today.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
Tyler apparently has been. They talked about that all-season program they did this year and how they all came together and helped each other out, and they're clearly showing that.
Just, gosh.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I know it's so now. Highland's running. There is a flag on the play. It was a pickup about 6-7 yards. A few Hornets tackled him out of bounds,
Right.
but that's going to be holding against Highland. So a first and very long.
That's good for us.
Now this is when you, like you said, they're preaching ball security. But what are you telling your defense right now?
So, first of all, I look at this, and this is a tough call to make as far as whether you accept the penalty or decline it, because the clock is not in your favor.
Right.
Do you go with 2nd and 15 in hopes that you can shut them down in 2 more downs and they got to punt, or 3 more instead of giving them 4 more downs? But it's so hard not to back them up and get them way back there.
And we have two. Irion County has 2 timeouts. Did we use one earlier?
We
I
have
think how many
we have
Stat.
2 timeouts
Okay.
left. So, but backing them up, and as far as the defense, read your keys. But I think you can kind of pin your
Another
ears
run
on the
by
run.
number 4. He is tackled by a couple of Hornets. I saw Colton Laudermilk on that. So it's 2nd and long, but like you said, Coach, time is not in our favor.
No.
So we'll
And
see
that's
that.
why I might have considered declining that, because it would now be 3rd and about 12.
Right.
Because it's a big gamble to decline that penalty. There's no wrong decision. There's just what one guy would do and what another one would do. But the problem is it gives them an extra down, and we were short 1 timeout.
And they're clearly, I know you can't see, but it's barely over 2 minutes left, 6 seconds on the play clock. They're waiting.
Wow, they are passing the football.
And it's like,
he dropped it.
So time is stopped.
What a favor he did for us.
I don't know about that call, Coach. That was some. I mean, I thought they were waiting for that play clock to go down before they hiked the ball, and then they went.
So exactly what I said, in the fact now that made that pushing them back, it made that coach make that decision. I don't, armchair quarterback sitting in here in the press box, I would not have made that call on offense. But if he catches that ball, that's ball game.
It's ball game, yes.
And that was a great pass.
And you see that at all levels. I mean, they do that college, pro, when it's you think they're running, but that's probably if everybody in the stands thinks they're running, sometimes the coach, it's in the end zone.
Safety! No, hold on, please.
No, that might be
a touchdown.
Touchdown! What a play! Another safety turn touchdown. What a play! Who ended up getting that, falling on that at the end?
Wyatt Morris. Wyatt Morris.
Money Morris. A huge play. Everything was looking down. Now it's an 8-point ball game, everybody. So it's all whether he makes these extra points or not. I mean, it does matter, but it's still just a 1-score game. There is just under 2 minutes, a minute 54, and now let's see if it's a 6 or an 8-point ball. That's a good
6-point game, baby.
6-point ball game.
Let's go. They said no. It's wide.
Well. I don't know how. Maybe just the angle here, but it's still a 1-score game. So this possession, and we didn't use a timeout there. We didn't have to on that possession. Which is, if you don't throw that, it can force a timeout. So Hornets have 2 timeouts, under 2 minutes left. A stop, and you kind of need to stop them based on the play clock. This first set of downs.
First set of downs. What about this onside kick, guys?
That's true. I'm jumping. They don't have the ball yet. We still have the ball. We're kicking it, and let's see if we can get this onside. So, Coach, do you, in times like, I know you have your kickoff squad, right? You have the ones that are there every time, but end of the game, huge things. Are you changing people up, and sometimes how they'll have their star receiver play safety sometimes at the end. But do you do anything and change up your onside kick team to get some of your maybe star players out there to make a big play?
I do. I put my fastest, meanest,
yeah, because you need someone to pump
most hungry guys on the field right now. And T. Hendy's been making some good kicks here. If he can get the right speed and the right bounce, we can be back in business. I thought that bunch might be coming.
Highland does fall on it, so they take over on their 35-yard line or 36-yard line.
I mean, exactly a 15-yard kick. It was wobbly. What a great job, great execution. Honestly, by both teams there.
Yeah,
that was a great kick.
It's always hard to get your onside.
It is. It needed to be a little bit slower, but man, that could have easily squirted out, and we'd have been all over that ball. 154. If we get a quick tackle here and a quick timeout, we can be at 150. If we can just stack it and make sure we make a play here, tackle them.
A pitch to number 4. Hornets are all over them.
Timeout.
Wadsworth tackles them in the backfield. That's about a 3-yard loss. Coach, Irion County's starting to feel that there's a possibility to take this game.
I believe so.
They're all over them. That will be timeout on the Hornets. So what do we have for time right now, guys?
We are at a minute 48 left in the 4th quarter.
And it's second and very long for Highland Hornets.
Some would call it a mile.
I know one person that would. That was T. Hindy, right?
T. Hindy
when he
would
was
call.
calling that junior high game.
He would call 20 yards a mile.
If it was ever longer than 15, it was a mile in T. Hindy's.
I thought, well, all right, T. Hindy, if you want to call that a mile, that's fine.
That's pretty good strategy on his part to make it a mile for the opposing team.
Absolutely, I think that's just the confidence he has in Hornets defense.
Amen.
If you're further than 15 yards, it might as well be a mile.
Yeah, so we got 148. Let's say this play takes us, that last play took us 6 seconds. Let's say this takes us 8 seconds. We're at 140. We use our last timeout. And then we're looking at
Because I'll be
getting
honest,
the ball back with under 30 seconds if we can stop them.
I wasn't a coach or a clock guy like Chad over here, so the whole 25-40 play clock, you never know what they're going to do or not.
Right now, it doesn't do him any good because the clock is not running. The play clock is.
Absolutely. Oh, a bobble snap, but he catches it. Pitch number 4. He's chased down by a couple of Hornets. Pulled down by his arm. Wyatt Money Morris. Still not to the original line of scrimmage. It is going to be 3rd and 16.
Game clock is running.
So, do you hold on?
Now
Well, you dang sure don't call it now that it's 10 seconds into the play clock.
Right, because then
He's
you're
going to
just wasting
save that last one. I'm assuming, I thought
It has to be
I
for
think
this,
we have
isn't it?
one more.
Yes, it's 3rd down right now. We have one more timeout. Urion County has one timeout. Highland Hornets has one timeout.
Well, whoever's running that clock over there is all over those timeouts.
He is. I'm telling you what. First game for Robin Rodriguez, and
He's
he
crushing
is
it.
doing a phenomenal job with that clock.
Oh, the Hornets are in the backfield immediately. Ford knocks a couple of
Yes, sir!
He's
Timeout!
tackled real quick by Major Connor.
Nope, saving it. He's not calling it yet.
Maybe saving it on the offensive side of things, but clock is going down. There's about a 25-second difference between, or 22-second difference between the game clock and the play clock.
He's
So
saving that timeout for when he gets the ball back.
It has to be.
You know, he's going to have 18 seconds if they don't get this.
So I imagine they're taking this all the way down to. Oh no, they're rushing to the
they're
line.
going
I
to
thought they
throw
were
the
going to call
ball
a
here.
timeout.
They have a chance to
No,
throw it
that's a
out.
timeout. That's
Burn their timeout.
They were trying to maybe get someone to go off sides. I don't know, but so what are we at? We're at 18 seconds. 4th down for Highland. Irion County has one timeout remaining. We are pretty sure. And it looks like we're saving it for the offensive side because if they get this stop, depending on where they stop it, they could be at midfield and already in great position. And in 15, 16 seconds, you can score.
Easy to score.
So they are not out of it. Just a great. We knew it was going to come down to the wire. We knew it was going to be a great ball game, and that's exactly what we're getting. I love to see it.
Final score, Knox City 77, Rankin 32.
Well, they turned it on.
I tell you what.
Well, we know Knox City's good.
Knox City's coming on with it. Those Greyhounds, they know how to run.
And the atmosphere is just great here. Like we always talk about, we are small but mighty, and it's our homecoming, so a few more folks in the crowd, but they are in it. There is no one going home early in this game. They're staying till the clock strikes 000. We got Parker Posey, a big leader of the team. Look at him. He's getting the crowd into this. He knows how important this is. I don't know anybody that loves football as much as that kid.
He even said that's one of his favorite hobbies, watching football with his dad.
Yeah, and football all day, every day. All right, big play. About to go off right now.
Hornet Nation standing
They're going to
up.
pass on this. Oh, they're just wasting time. I see what they're doing here. That guy's going to dance back there for an hour. Pitches it off to number. Oh, he's stuck immediately by Wyatt Morris. Hornets will take over with 5 seconds left on Highland's 25-yard line, Coach. That's one play, right? They get one play. Very surprising there. If I ran back that far, Coach, wouldn't you chunk it into the ground to go back? Because they lost, I don't know how many yards on that play, because they went from midfield, if it was an incomplete pass, to on the 25-yard line.
So if he chunks it to the ground, there's probably 10 seconds left on the clock. We still have a timeout, so we can get 2 plays. So it gets one of those things.
Yeah, I get it.
One way, 6 to 1, half a dozen the other. I absolutely agree with you. I think you heave it as far as you can out of bounds over here, so the clock keeps running.
Well, I'm rarely wrong, so I'm glad you agree with me on that one, Coach.
Well, and I'm gonna go ahead and add, if you ran back as far as that guy ran back, you've probably been out of breath anyways.
Chad, he's
See,
like
Chad
17
comes with
years
the
old.
logic. He comes with the logic.
But he's like 17 years old. He's not
Yeah,
35 like us.
I know,
All right.
I know, but
I think this might be a T. Hendy called play.
we're going last play of the game.
All right. Going deep. He's open back there. Go get it! Oh! His hands!
Oh.
Just off his hands. I mean, back of the end zone. A great pass by Wyatt Morris, but that will be the ball game. Oh,
So
see,
look down there right now.
It's
Parker Posey down there
They're all
with his
filling.
teammate, Major
Yes.
Connor, Luke McDonald down there because they're picking Tyler up. By gosh, that was a great executed play and
That's just a
off
tough
the
one.
fingertips.
It was a tough catch to make, and I know he's upset with himself, but that was a tough catch. The situation, everything about it, back of the end zone. Like I said, I think it was a great ball by Wyatt Morris. I don't know how far past that ended up being in the air, but it was just. It came down to that. I mean, this is 2 games in a row that has come down. Not in a row. I'm sorry. 2 games this year. Buena Vista was the same, where in the last 15 seconds, a long ball towards the end zone decides the game.
You know, and here's the deal. It just speaks volumes about them young men. Again, how they never quit. Right down to the last second, they had a chance to tie this ball game up and put it into overtime. They never give up. They never stop going. And I'm just darn proud of them for it. Nobody likes to lose, and you sure don't like to lose homecoming. But I'm going to tell you what, let's don't forget how entertaining a game that was put on tonight for our homecoming fans and all the people coming back to Irion County to support them.
And how much did they learn? Like the film that they get to study on this, it's just going to be terrific. You know, they get to go and see where they can make adjustments, what they did good, what they need to work on.
Bless you all. Safe travels home.
And one of the, no one can see it here, we're not filming it, but one of the great traditions of West Texas is both
we
teams.
can
Not
film
film it.
this.
Let's
Oh,
film it.
there we go. Film it. We got both teams doing the prayer at midfield, and it's not one team on one side, one team on the other. They are mixing and matching across the deal. So, love to see it. Great sportsmanship. I really didn't see anything. I thought both sides of the field were great sportsmen, and just a tremendous game. Great athletes on both sides. None of them gave up. All of them ran hard. Just a very entertaining game.
Very entertaining game. Very, very proud of our Hornets.
And it's going to be tough. Luckily, this isn't the end of the season. It's not a district game. It doesn't hurt with anything other than whatever the rankings may be, but nothing with that really matters on paper here. So once again, great game by the Highland Hornets. Well deserved. Please have safe travels back. Very proud of our boys. They worked hard the whole game. So, Chad, why don't you go ahead and sign us off, buddy?
You know what? Later, Hornets. We'll see you at church.